Yo, how's it going? Welcome back to Digs of the Day, episode 31. I'm your host, DJ Tricks, and today we're going to be playing some snippets. Got the turntable set up, so that's going to be a good thing, and share this batch of about 15 or so records that I picked up the last several weeks and get these things put away or get them ready to be listened to. First one I got at the swap meet was Rhythm Heritage. Never had this album. This is actually the first one I found. Theme of SWAT's on here. Classic B-boy break. I think LL Cool J used it on I'm Bad, the song I'm Bad. It kind of had a little damage, but I cleaned it up and put some plastic on there and was able to get it to sound pretty decent. The record itself was in good condition, so I'll go ahead and play it so y'all know what we're talking about here today. So check this one out. Rhythm Heritage. Yeah. The theme for SWAT. Used to love that show when I was growing up. Yeah. So you guys already know what it is. That is hot. So you guys know, check this one out on this side. I think it's song number 2. Check this one out. This one's pretty hot. Good album, man. It's kind of on the disco side, but that's not bothering me, being that I'm a DJ too. So Rhythm Heritage. It's gonna take me a few more minutes now that I'm gonna be sharing some sounds. Might not be able to get through this batch here unless we let this show go on for an hour. Rhythm Heritage, man. Got it for $1. Don't know what it's worth, but I know it can't be no more than $10. Another one I picked up was The Emotions, Sunbeam. And I thought I didn't have it when I came home. I mean, I gotta invent some kind of app. If there's an app out there, please let me know, where I know what I have, like call the app My Record Collection, so I can get on my phone and look up the app, man, and see if I should check to see if they have one, and just to see if I have it, because I'm tired of buying. Today I was at Book Off, and there was about 3 records and I wasn't sure to get. Good thing I didn't get them, because I came home and I checked and I had them. So that, I don't know if you guys go through those problems too. I mean, I don't mind having doubles and triples, but if it's something like The Emotions, which might not be too good, even though I like that inside there, I just don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff, man. I'm trying to just, buckle it down, only having 1 or 2 of each one. I don't know this album well, so I'll just go ahead and play. I'll jump around it real quick. The Emotions, Sunbeam. Sounds a little disco. That sounds good. Nice. Ooh, man. Ooh. Emotions getting down, man. Emotions are known for that song, Best of My Love. A lot of you guys already know. I think Third Base sampled it for that song Brooklyn Queens. This album sounds pretty tight, man. If you're into sampling, I think there might be some winners on this one. The Emotion, Sunbeam. Got it for $1 at the Goodwill. Came home and found out I had another one, so it is what it is. This one here, I've never seen before. McCoy Turner Trident. Took a chance on it, but it looks promising. I still ain't played it. Still had the plastic on it. Got this one at the Goodwill or at the swap meet. I might have got it this one, I think, at the swap meet when I got the batch of all that other stuff I've been playing. It's on Milestone Records, so I don't know that label that I'm aware of, but let's go ahead and check it. I've cleaned them already, but they might have some dust on them. Let's see. Pretty nice, man. And that's that album there. Pretty nice. So it has that jazz feel. Ron Carter's on here on bass, Elvis Jones on the drums, and McCoy Turner's a piano player. That's bad right there. I think this one's going in my dining room. I got a turntable set up there in my dining room, so that's bad. Man, I scored on this one. Just got it for $1. See the other side. Yes. YouTube, don't flag me. I'm showing good music to turn people on to something good. I just haven't been sharing music because YouTube's been flagging me, man. So I'm gonna have to try it this way. This album sounds tight, man. McCoy Turner, Trident. You guys might want to look that one up and add this one to your collection. This one's gonna go in my this one's gonna go in my dining room where I got a turntable and some speakers set up. So when I'm making food, or when when my wife's making food, or we're having some people over, I can play it. This is a good album right here. First time I've heard it too. McCoy Turner, Trident. Hope I'm saying it wrong. I've been saying some of these records wrong. Brother Vernon or Bernard Johnson. This one's actually autographed. It's Take Your Burdens to the Lord. So this is a gospel album. I shared another one by Brother Bernard Johnson on the last show, episode 30. I didn't play one, so this time I'm going to let you guys get an opportunity to hear who Bernard Johnson is. Let's go with side A. That's tight. Check it out. It's nice, man. I got it for $1. So it's got that blues soul sound. He sings too, I believe, right? That's it.
You think that there's nobody who has problems just like you?
Nice.
But let me tell you something. One day I was messed up. I was so messed
Sounds
up.
like me.
Seemed like I couldn't tell midnight from day. But one day there in a nightclub, I decided to make Jesus my choice.
Nice,
and let
man.
me tell you something. I took my burdens to the Lord. That's
Good
what
message
I did. I
too,
took
man.
them to the Lord.
Oh, yes. Gotta always bring your burdens before Jesus. Brother Bernard Johnson, Take Your Burdens to the Lord. Man, there's a message behind this record. I like that. And if you ain't catching on, you better catch on. And for those who know what I'm talking about, make Jesus your Lord. Brother Bernard Johnson, Take Your Burdens to the Lord. That's a good album right there, man. I'm glad I found those two. And you know what's crazy about it is I seen them at the local Goodwill. I go to, two, 3 times a week. And I seen those two albums and I was like, nah, I'm not going to get them. And then after 2 or 3 days of seeing them, a couple of crates of records, bunch of other stuff that ain't, you guys know already if you go to the Goodwill. I finally sat down on the couch there and looked him up, found out who he was on Goodwill. I mean on Googled him on my phone. Got to listen to his music and yeah, it's nice stuff, man. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for that, Bernard Johnson. Another one I found at the swap meet was Motor Booty Affair by Parliament. I think I have this already. I gotta check again. So we gotta raise Atlantis to the top. I like the way that thing. Yeah, you all know already about Parliament, man. Parliament and Funkadelic, crazy old groups, man. George Clinton, right? Man. Yeah, this one was one of those ones that. Did I clean it? That I had to get because I wasn't sure if I have it. Well, I probably do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my spray here and show y'all how I do this. This is distilled water with about maybe 2 spoons of alcohol. I don't want to spray it around the record, so I'll just spray the rag. And this is a microfiber rag. It's actually a microfiber glove. Put it on, wipe down. I don't got the spin clean yet, so this is the way I'm doing it. Wipe down both sides. It's not going to be a deep clean, which is better, which is what I recommend. But this is something that is going to get you by, Make sure you're using distilled water and you put a little tiny bit of alcohol to get rid of the mold. but I would not recommend you clean your records with alcohol straight on because it will burn them, and I've done tests. I know there's some people out there on YouTube saying it's okay to use alcohol. If you want to use alcohol, go ahead and be my guest, but I would highly recommend you don't. Let's go ahead and listen to this one right here by Parliament. Always make sure it's completely dry. Man, it's kind of not too clear. But it's Parliament, man. You gotta buy them, you know what I mean? Parliament. I'm sure this record's loaded with samples that people have used.
Your DJs for the affair.
It's all right. You know, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I was really trying to find these albums, these Parliament albums, but I couldn't find them, and the people that had them wanted like $50 for them because Ice Cube and guys like that, their producers were using a lot of Parliament. So anytime you seen them, they were like on the wall at record shops, and they wanted a lot of money for them. I mean, now I could really care less about these. I mean, not really, I shouldn't say care less, but I got about 4 or 5 maybe Parliament albums that I probably would never even want to play. You heard that one was popping and cracking a lot. These ain't baseball cards, you know what I'm saying? Like, popping and cracking I don't really care about, because if it's something on that record and I want to use for recreation, you know, sampling and hip-hop, I'll just tell you the truth. If it has too much cracking in there, I'll just download the song off of iTunes, you know, to have it real clear. So I'm not really tripping about, like I said, these ain't baseball cards. The cracking and popping doesn't bother me whatsoever. If it skips, that's a whole nother thing. So anytime that I'm, you know, buying records, I do look at them and make sure they're not warped, and make sure there's no deep scratches like it looked like it was made with a nail. Because if there is, then obviously I'm not going to buy it, only because I already know it's going to skip. But using a good turntable with a good needle, mostly I hardly ever have records that skip. So just a word of knowledge there. Maxine Weldon. Maxine, I hope I'm saying it right. Man, this album, man, I found this at the Swap Meet. I came home and played it. I love this. This is a bad album right here. Watch, I'm about to play it right now. There's a song on here called Sunday. It's on Monument Records. I Want Sunday Back Again. Check this one out. Song's bad, dude. Never heard of her, but I heard she did some. I googled her and I looked her up. It's a bad song. This song, I was actually playing this in my dining room for a couple days. It's always Sunday. It's bad, dude. Monument Records. Maxine. Is that Maxine? Then Weldon. Alone on My Own. She was with the group. I can't remember right offhand what group she was singing with, but I heard she did was it Bell? Pacific Bell commercial singing, or when you hear her voice, you can remember that old 80s or 70s commercial where she sang on it. Bad song right there. I'm about to change it so I don't get flagged by YouTube, but that's a bad song right there.
With a new
You know,
face.
when you
It's a good thing.
find records and you've never heard them before and then you enjoy them, our music, man, that's a blessing right there. And that's what this record brought upon me. I Want Sunday Back Again. Man, when I heard that, I just, brought back good memories. It's one of those songs where I'm going to play it now in my life, and 20 years from now, I'm going to think of this time in my life. I Want Sunday Back Again. Man, you got to pick that record up, man, if you don't got it. I'm going to let that one go now. Isaac Hayes, Chocolate Chip. I bought this album a couple months ago, or a year now. I think I shared it like on Digs of the Day episode 3 or 4 or 5, one of those, and it was the wrong record in there, man. I didn't even realize that. I'm all sharing it and stuff, so man, I apologize about that. I do make mistakes on some of these shows, and I do want to go back and fix them. But then I think it's kind of funny because I don't know everything about records, and you know who does. So I let it be. I don't go back and fix it. But let's check out Chocolate Chip, Isaac Hayes. And y'all already know Isaac Hayes, man. Classic stuff here. This thing is loaded with samples. Even has instrumental here. The Chocolate Chip instrumental. Yeah, you know, this is one of those records you got to really sit through and listen to, but we don't got time to do it. And there's no. Oh, here it is. I want Sunday back again. Man, I got that song on my mind now. Maxine Wilden, is that her name? Wilton, what was her name? But this Isaac Hayes is one of the ones you got to have. It's not that I don't see it all the time, but I do see it. I just seen it again at the swap meet. I got it for $1. All these records I got for $1. I'm showing right now. I didn't buy any of these at the record shop, but you'll see it at the record shop for like $10. It's only $1 record. Crusader, Street Life. You guys already know. I'm not gonna play that. Got that for $1. I don't even know why I bought it. I think I already have it. This is a good one here. Lou Donaldson, Down Home. Lou Donaldson. You guys already know. Let's go ahead and play a snippet off of this one. Lou Donaldson has some good albums. I don't have them all though, so I'm trying to get to them. But I'm gonna pick up any Lou Donaldson I find because I know it's a name that people talk about as being jazz. So you know what you're getting. Straight jazz right here, man. Like blues jazz or what? It's like fast-paced jazz. Orchestrated jazz. That's the album there. Down Home. No words. Yeah, Lou Donaldson, that's some serious stuff there, man. Had to share it, so now you know. Lou Donaldson. Got the song titles there in the front. I don't see his records too much. I found this one at the Goodwill, man. I was like, what? Man, I hope I find the other ones. Ramsey Lewis, Love Notes. Let's go ahead and share. Dan has his original price on it for $8. I paid $1 for it. What a trip. And I hope I clean this one too. It's pretty cool. Ramsey Lewis is pretty good, man. Not really something that I brag about, but it's got a lot of records. It's on Columbia Records, so right up front, that's kind of like, I'll pass. But, you know. Not bad, man. Not bad. Not a bad album. Ramsey Lewis, you guys already know. He's got a lot of albums out there. You'll see his stuff all the time and just pass it up because he has so much stuff out there. Try to go for his early works, man. What do we got here next? Next we got the O'Jays, Traveling at the Speed of Thought. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. What year is it? Or what label is it on? Oh, Philadelphia. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's on this one. O'Jays, you guys already know. Yeah, I'm skipping too quick. This is the way I play records, by the way. Unless I just let it play. If it's something I know is good, I'll let it play. There we go. I think I heard about 2 things on there that might be good. Doesn't ring a bell. None of this music though. If you want to give me $1, I'll send it out to you. OJ's, man, that's a promising group though, man. They have a lot of good music. OJ's Traveling at the Speed of Thought. Good title too. Another one I got was The Best of Billy Paul. You guys already know Billy Paul. We'll play it now. This is a cool album though, because it's a double LP. Man, you know some of these has got to be good on here. Check this out. This is what he sings. You already know. Right here, look. Good album. Me and Mrs. Jones. Yeah. It's a double album again. There's 2 records in there. $1. Man, I can't beat it, huh? What else? Brand new looking record. No cracks. No pop. Sounds better than a CD, man. Hey, I know that song. Okay. Ooh. Man, stuff like that gets me excited. I don't know why. This might be the best record I've played so far. Man, what's up with Billy Paul, man? I thought he was commercial pop. Man, this is pretty good. And I wasn't gonna get it. I see Billy Paul like, heck no, I don't want that. But I already know I didn't have this album. So man, that's a pretty cool album, man. This guy for that one. What else we got here? We got Shaft, performed by Soul Man and Brothers and The Brothers. I got a couple other Shaft records, but I don't have one that looked like that, so I had to get it. I don't even know. It's on Pickwick 33 Records, or Pickwick Records, so you guys already know. Let's see here. Of course, famous sample there, Young MC. Cool, man. This record's loaded with samples. I don't know what it is with the Pickwick records, man, but these records always sound scratched and pops all over. I don't know why. Ooh. I'm not gonna share that now. There's a lot of good stuff in there. You have to find and buy this record yourself. Shaft again. Motion picture, right? Cool, man. Got that for $1. Found it in a nasty old crate some Mexican lady had. All beat up records, man. All mildew and molded. And I got this one and that Emotions one, I believe. And I think one other one. Cool album right there. Next I got is one of my favorites by Marvin Gaye, Hear My Dear. Double LP. Got a couple of these. This one still has the plastic on it, so I can't open the gatefold up. You know, I get tempted to take it right off, but we don't do that. Us vinyl collectors, we have an extra one. Well, this is a good album right here, though, man. This is one of those albums I believe he made when he was getting a divorce, and he dedicated Hear My Dear. I think he gave her all the royalties to it. Marvin Gaye. This is one of his best albums.
I guess I'll have to say.
Yeah, it's a good album right here. You gotta get this one. It goes for like $10.
Although perhaps
Bad album. Marvin Gaye got good gut. It ain't just what's going on or whatever and let's get it on that are good. He got a lot of good music. If you don't buy records and you buy CDs, get this on CD if you can find it. This is a good album right here. There's two records in here, so that's a lot of music. Or double LP. Got another one right here. I'm not gonna go through each song. You guys already know. For those who don't know, Hear My Dear Marvin Gaye. You definitely got to get this one. It's like I say anything like I talk about Smokey Robinson. He's got a couple of really good albums. I think one of them is called Smokey. Man, and people, you know, connect Marvin Gaye with certain songs or Smokey Robinson when they got a whole lot of other good albums out there floating around. You guys want to check them out. This one I got another Get Together, Art Farmer, Benny Golson, Jazz It. This is a really good album. I think this is a Japanese press. It was $15 at PM Sound, but I think he gave it to me for 10. I told him, yo man, turn me on to something good, man. He's like, I got you, man. And he gave me this one here. It's in really good condition. It's jazz. So I'm gonna give you a snippet of it. This is one of those really good ones. Art Farmer, you already know. This is real stuff right here. This album has no pop. Sounds better than the CD. This kind of stuff I let play, man, right here. Now you know, Art Farmer. Art Farmer, man, you guys got to have this one. I was letting this play for a while, man, in there too. It's the kind of stuff I don't listen to hip hop at home, man. Do I even listen to hip hop? Anyway, this is the kind of stuff I play because this is real music. You know what I'm saying? I remember growing up, I was all into, you know, Melly Mel and Scorpio, and my dad used to tell me, you know, rap ain't real music. You know, Run DMC ain't no real music. And I didn't get it right away, but now that I'm older, I get it. I get it good, man. Gloria Gaynor, Love Tracks. I Will Survive's on here. I'm sure there's something on here you could probably sample if you're into sampling. I'm not gonna get into that album. Walt Bolton, don't know much about it. I don't even want to play those. I got this one today right here. I don't even have no plastic on it yet. I'm gonna put some plastic on it right now. And again, if you guys need the plastic covers, man, let me know. I got it for $1. Cedar Walton Animation. I got it at Book Off. Let me show you here. I was at Book Off and I played it on my phone. I YouTube did. I cheated, right? I don't know if you guys do that. And it's on Columbia, so that's a bad sign off the bat. You know, you don't want to. Sorry about that. Keep running out of memory, or the camera keeps shutting off. Again, Cedar Walton Animation. Picked it up today at Book Off. Sounded good on my phone when I was listening to it on YouTube. Let's check it out again. I like stuff like that. That's it there. Like fusion jazz type stuff. I like that. I like stuff like this, man. Now you know Cedar Walton. In case that name rings a bell or you know anything about him, let us know. Good finding stuff, man, like this that I never know existed, and getting it for $1, man. Shoot, I'm gonna leave the price on there, still there. Book Off. Book Off's the store where they sell video games and books and records and equipment, used stuff and all that. It's usually they have them in malls and stuff like that. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in again. Got to share some songs. Hopefully it works out when I get down to editing it. And it's not too hard. I know this show went about 30 minutes because I'm sharing stuff. I would like to have these shows under 2 minutes, but I don't know how that's physically possible or mentally possible because people's attention span is not even 7 minutes when it comes to YouTube videos. But hey, man, if I could watch people's videos, man, where they're talking about records or video games for 20-30 minutes and really be interested in it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I know Grown Man Record Night, the show out there, they have their show going for an hour, 2 hours, man, and I could sit there and watch it with no problem because he has guests on there and they show a lot of really good records on there. So if you ain't checked them out, I recommend you check them out. Grown Man Record Night comes on, I believe, every Friday night around 7, depending where you live. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. And looking back at everything I shared, I would recommend the Art Farmer Together or another Get Together. Of course, the Marvin Gaye, Here My Dear. Man, my thing's gonna die out. If it dies out, man, I'll catch you on the next one. Lou Donaldson. What's it again? Down Home. Anything Lou Donaldson. Maxine Weldon. Alone on My Own. Another good one right there, man. Brother Bernard Johnson. Another one I would recommend. Rhythm Heritage. Another one I would recommend. So that's what I picked up the last couple days or couple weeks. Gonna put these away where they go and keep some out and keep listening to them, man. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next episode, and feel free to comment below. Hit me up personal if you have any questions about cleaning records, or if you need anything, supplies, inserts or record plastics. We got them all for you at a good deal. Been selling them on eBay for several years with no complaints. So if you need them, let me know. And I'm DJ Tricks. Thanks for tuning in, man. See you on the next one. Check.